Okay, so it's like the afternoon, so I can be kind of loud because there's not a kid sleeping in the room right there. Uh, 2 weeks through my classes. I don't have class tomorrow, so tomorrow kind of doesn't count. It's going really well. I'm really pleased. And I went to financial aid yesterday and said, is there something we can do? Or are there things that we can work on? Because I know I'm gonna have a hard time, making aid. So they put me in the federal work program, which I wasn't in because apparently being an independent student disqualifies you from that. So you have to ask for it, which is fine. It took 2 seconds, and they were like, "Oh, okay, go ahead, $2,500, just work." So I heard back from the student union building today. That looks promising for about 10 hours a week at 7:25, and I also heard back today from a woman who's they're offering office work, copying website updates, shit like that, and that would be 5 to 7 hours a week. The hub building job starts at like 5 hours a week, but there's opportunity for more work. So I figure if I can get any work, it's better than no work. I also got a call back from Burger King today. I want to try and schedule an interview with the school stuff before I schedule them with Burger King, because I really don't want to work at Burger King. I will. I mean, I feel like I don't have a choice to be picky. So I will, if I have to. But I'm going to give that till Monday to call back. Things are going really well. I have to just watch my time because I have to go pick up the Rugrat in a few minutes. I'm really happy I'm making friends, I'm connecting in my classes. I feel personally challenged, not academically challenged, which is what I had previously felt. Does that make sense? So, I feel like the curriculum is not difficult, but it challenges me in personal ways to improve my social work practice, and to adopt new approaches and try new things and experiment and integrate a lot of stuff. And all of my classes overlap. All of them. So a lot of what social work practice has to do with, and what we're talking about right now, is microsystems and macrosystems and mesosystems, and how people relate into that, and how it affects people, like how the macro affects the micro, and And my community psych class, we're doing the same thing. So everything overlaps, which is a little bit confusing in the sense that they're all a little bit different. They're all teaching it a little bit differently, except for bio, which is bio. But that's my lowest level class, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's a 100 level or 200 level, but all the rest are, I have one 300 and the rest are 400 level. So I'm in high level classes. I got a scholarship for $2,000 for being a transfer student, which means I had a balance on my bill, so I get a refund, which I applied for today, so I should get it Tuesday, I guess. Which means I don't have to be as stressed about things, and that would, according to my budget, assuming I use the campus work and not like Burger King, so I don't have to quit and come back, I would need to earn another $1,000 in the spring, somewhere. So that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like $1,000 is a lot more manageable than $3,000 over a semester. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how things are looking, how things are going to pan out. I don't know how much books are going to be. That sort of thing. I'm pretty well settled in here. I'm sort of getting into a routine. I'm trying to have a proper schedule and routine, even though I don't have a lot of structure to some of my time right now because I'm unemployed. And, I only have about, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my big class days. I'm on campus from 9 in the morning until about 3:30 in the afternoon. Fridays I have off, Wednesdays I have one class in the middle of the day, and I hate that it's in the middle of the day. It's at like 1 o'clock. It's at 12:20. So it's from 12:20 to 2:45, which kind of sucks because it's in the middle of the day, and I can't commit to go and hike all day or that sort of thing, and it makes jobs a little weird. And Mondays I don't have class till 4, so that's nice. And I think the Pride group is going to be meeting on Mondays at 7, according to one of the people who was on the board. And I think that tomorrow I'm probably going to go check out the social work club, just to see what it's about. My advisor runs it, and I absolutely love her. I love her. She's amazing. She's very cool. She's very accommodating. She's clearly a very talented and smart and professional woman, and I know I'm going to learn a lot from her. Like, I already have in different ways. I've met with her personally a couple times. She's interviewing me next week for my official interview regarding my application into the social work program. And so that's cool. I'm excited about that. I'm nervous, even though I'm nervous because that's just what I do. I don't get excited, I get nervous. But I'm also really excited because it will be official. It'll be like on paper. When I have my kick-ass GPA, I will like get into the social work honor society and all this stuff. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. So that's things. Excuse me, I have to burp. What else? Oh, I got mail today. I got lots of mail today. I've been getting lots of mail. Like, my dads have sent me, I think 3 cards now. And I got a card from Larry and Sherry today, which was really sweet. And I got a package today, and it had all sorts of goodies in it. It had paper stars, which I've already put on the bureau, so I can't show them to you because I'm lazy. But I also got post-it notes that look like acorns, glittery crayons, which I'm super excited about, even though glitter is the herpes of the craft world. I hope the glitter stays on the paper and not on my person. And look at these fancy pens. They're Inkjoy. They're those, like, you see the sexy commercial with the pens that dance around? That's these. I just bought like a dollar store, bag of pens, and I was like, I hope these work. But now I can use colors. And it all came in this really nifty bubble wrap thing, Tyvek container, whatever. And with a letter, of course, with very sound advice. Very sound advice. Practice safe sex. Remember, kids, safe sex is important. And it's on like this cute little paper. I've also applied for some private scholarships. I'm all over the place right now. I just got home a little bit ago. What else? I don't know. I feel good. I feel confident. There's a lot of group work, which I despise because I want to manage all the work. That's why I like working independently. If I fuck it up, it's my fault. If I'm working in a group and someone else fucks it up, everyone else suffers, and I don't ship that. So I have to figure out how to do that tactfully. What else? I don't know. I'm babysitting on Saturday. I think we're gonna watch E.T. Maybe. I'm a little worried about it because I think she might get scared by it, because I remember when I was a little bit younger than her, she's 8, and when I was a little bit younger than her, I was maybe 6 or 7, and I watched E.T. and it was scary. There's some scary parts in that movie. So, we'll see. And tomorrow I'm going to Walmart, because now I have a little bit of leeway in my budget, so if I go to Walmart, I can buy tea, and a cork board, which I'm going to put exactly where I'm staring, so I can put all my cards and shit on it. And oh, I was gonna get an electric kettle, cordless, auto shut off, They have a couple cheap ones. I'm gonna go there and see if they have some displayed. I mean, I know Walmart's a little bit more trashy than like Target, but I hope they have some displayed. We'll see. I also do laundry tomorrow. I'm really just listing off my personal to-do list because it helps me think. I think that's it. Yeah, that's probably it. I have to go move stuff in my car so I can... This is my... I know it's safer for kids to be in the back seat. Okay. And I know that up to a certain size, apparently now you have to use a booster seat. Which she does not. She's big enough to not use a booster seat, but she can't sit in the front seat. And my back seat is full of all my camping and hiking gear because I don't really have room to store it in here. And probably trash, honestly. Probably trash from moving. And I just don't want to move things. I actually don't want to move. It's like, it's rainy and shitty outside today. It's not the best, but it's fairly warm, but it's blah. It got poured on the way to school, but I brought my rain jacket, so it was fine. I think that's probably it. Overall things are really good. I'm still kind of, I don't know. I'm extremely surprised that I'm doing as well as I am. I'm really taking care of myself and doing what I need to do to be taking the best care of myself that I can right now. And I'm surprised. I'm actually like in shock and awe about this because I didn't think I was going to. I thought it was gonna be a struggle. But it's kind of not. And I'm kind of actually sort of being social. And there are some aspects of family life here that are interesting. I mean, it's like because they're a normal family. And they're not as fucked up as mine. So there are things that go on here and I'm like, what just happened? Like, I know I see what's happened, but I'm like, that's a normal thing. Like, it's interesting to take my perspective and apply it to their family unit. Bedtime stories, a reasonable amount of chores, checking on homework, family dinner. Okay, have I talked about this already? If I have, I'm sorry. Just skip this. They have family dinner like every night together, and they talk about shit, and the TV's off. And I always wanted that when I was growing up. Like, I mean, I haven't eaten dinner with my family since I was about 12. I mean, Christmas, Thanksgiving, holidays, but not on a regular basis, because of work. So it's very, like, shocking to me. I was like, oh, we're all gonna sit at the kitchen table and eat together? Oh, you waited for me to come home from class so we can eat dinner together? Like, I don't know how to process it, and I don't want it to come across the wrong way either. Like, the other day it was sort of mentioned that I don't seem comfortable. Like, grocery shopping. They're going grocery shopping, and they're like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, honestly, I don't care. Like, I have no preference on things. The only thing I don't like are peas. I'm easy. I drink mostly water and coffee and tea, which have all been provided as well. Well, their tea is all kind of gross, so I have my own tea. But it's interesting. I don't know how to reapproach that and explain sort of where I'm coming from in a way that's productive. So, and I've just sort of put myself into a place where I'm taking on responsibilities as I see them arise, like doing the dishes, for example, or loading and unloading the dishwasher, stuff like that. Obviously I take care of all my laundry and make my bed every morning, that kind of thing. But I mean, I genuinely enjoy being part of it. It feels like a team. It doesn't feel like I'm doing things because I'm obligated to. It feels like, there have been a couple nights already that I haven't done the dishes where I haven't had time. Yesterday I forgot my keys, so I couldn't get back in the house. Because I'm not driving, I'm forgetting to grab my keys because my house key's on the car key ring. So that's a thing. It's embarrassing a little bit. But I didn't tell anybody that, so only the entire internet can access this video, but nobody's going to watch me talk for 16 minutes, so it's fine. I'm sleeping pretty well. I'm averaging probably about 7 hours a night, which for me is pretty fucking good. As far as gender stuff, I don't think anybody questions my gender at school, which is nice. And I have been actively participating in speaking and being involved in small groups, and so it's interesting to me that it's just not a thing. There are trans people in my department. There are 2 other trans people in my class, in one of my classes. They're each in several of my classes, but all 3 of us are in one class together. And it's I don't know how much they would know if I wasn't already previously involved in the Facebook group that is related to the Pride group on campus. I don't know. But I've never had a second look, and honestly, I'm kind of walking around this place like I own it a little bit. I'm a little bit overly confident. But it's new. That's a new thing. It's nice. It's different. And I've almost talked for 17 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and go move some stuff in my car, and then I'll be back. And maybe I'll do some reading or something. But things are good. TLDR, things are good. I'm a lot less anxious now. I have 2 job opportunities, I hope. Potentially 3, I suppose. And I'm happy. Okay, wait. Oh, peace.